You still working? I hope you still work. I literally just dropped my camera right onto the ground. Looks like it's fine though. It's day number 3. We're out here with David, water warrior, fishing.
It's hot.
It's hot as hell actually. It's,
and humid.
And it's only 10 o'clock. Actually, I was supposed to be here probably like 4, 5 hours ago. I slept in. I couldn't do it. But,
spontaneous is always best, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Fishing a lake that I've fished 3 times in the past. First time I was here, I caught a 5-pounder. Second time I was here, I caught a near 6-pounder. Third time I was here, I caught 2 over 6.5. So hopefully today we can keep up that streak of catching some donkeys. The water's pretty stained. I'd say we probably have 3 feet of visibility.
We're fishing chocolate, dude.
It looks pretty chocolatey.
Yeah. Reaction baits?
Reaction baits, some jigs. I'm definitely gonna throw a black and blue jig around a bunch today. That's probably something we're gonna get into and talk about. Maybe some jig tips. If they're biting, I don't know, we'll see.
Black and blue dinger, baby, you know me.
Black and blue dinger. We'll see what else happens though. We're gonna do some deep water fishing and
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We got this.
Let's do it. Let's catch some fish.
We got it.
Got a black and blue Bassman jig. This is a flipping jig, 1/2 ounce. Got a net bait Paka Slim. Water's stained. Generally, I'm gonna stick with black and blue. I'll throw this in clean water too. It's not just a dirty water thing, but definitely works a little bit better in dirty water, I think.
Here, I'll get these out of your way.
I apologize for the reel too. The other day, I set the hook on a fish, and then ever since then, it's been kind of screwed and loud. I'm throwing this jig on a 7.6 PAL. This is an extra heavy flipping stick. You can get away with like a 7.6 medium heavy. It's actually one of my favorite rods to throw a jig on. Just has a little bit more tip. 20-pound fluorocarbon. It's usually the go-to jig setup.
Right, buddy.
Try this, doing a little bluff action with some cranks and jigs. We got the black trickworm. Favorite thing to throw on a shaky head. Finding the fish at somewhere I haven't been in 3 months. And David has never been. Always fun. Got him? Yep. Oh yeah, first fish. It's a stud? Oh, that's oh no! Oh. That was a good fish. That was a 4 at least. Do you see its head?
I saw it. It was medium.
Jig?
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Jig bite might be on today. Wow. He was sitting right on that edge too, wasn't he?
Everything was good. Like I saw the line go.
Hit it on the fall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
There'll be more. There will be more today.
Yeah, I'm sharp.
I'm gonna throw the old bull shad until we get down to that giant dam or water plant, whatever it is.
For who makes that. Doing that, we're getting close with any kind of manners.
Oh! Do you see that little bass following this?
Nah.
It's like 10 inches. That's so funny.
Jeez.
I saw something trailing and I was like, oh my god. It's gonna happen.
It's as big as the fish.
Yeah, literally, this is a 9-inch bait. It was tiny, little fish. I caught a bass in like 3. Dude, that was a fish.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%. What? I mean, there is a small chance that that log comes out. That felt like a bite. That's kind of crazy. What?
Well, you did see a follow.
I know. Oh, I got it snagged. All right.
Dude, oftentimes, most often.
I got a fish. I got it. Oh my god, dude. What the hell?
Dude.
Again. I just had one on the bull shad right there. That's
my fault. I'm sitting here.
Dude, no, that is not your fault. That's insane.
Dude, well, they're on it.
I had him hooked up. That's crazy. Wow. I am freaking stoked right now.
Dope.
I felt that bite too. That was a solid bite. The fish came up and flashed on top. Dang, that's nuts. That's the second bite I've had on this.
Well,
in 30 minutes. Got him. There you go. Nice. Good one. Good fish.
Yeah.
Barely hooked. You got her. Come on, pull her in. You got her. Careful, careful. The crankbait professional. There you go. Nice little bass. Hell yeah, dude. First fish of the day right there. Sweet.
On the ledge, baby.
On the ledge.
Let's go.
Good work. I gotta throw a jig at this thing. It is freaking hot out here. All right, we've been out for 2 hours. We've had some pretty decent action so far. David's caught one on the crankbait that's probably, what, 2.5 pounds?
Yeah, she was a real fighter, man. That was fun.
She was, yeah. She was dogging him. I've missed 3 fish, well actually 2 fish. I had one little dink follow that huge bull shad. Then I had 2 other fish that were hooked up, just came unpinned, but the second one that I had pinned pretty good, I got a good look at the fish. It was probably only like 2 or 3 pounds eating a 9-inch bait. So that gave me like a ton of confidence throwing it, which is good. And if you guys remember from yesterday's video, I said I was gonna keep throwing that thing around every single time that I'm out bass fishing till I catch something on it. So that definitely gives me a little boost. We fished up a really long stretch here from that water treatment plant, whatever it may be down there, all the way up this bank, some of that shallower stuff, and like the 8 to 10 foot range. I mean, the boat's in 18, but we're fishing like 8 to 12-ish, and we tried really shallow.
Yeah, it's always the veggies that look so good
but
never produce.
But that's what we're doing now. We're gonna spend a few more hours and catch some more fish.
We got this, bro. If anything, we catch a sunburn.
Sunburn for sure. Come on. Bull shad fish. Got him? Nice. Cranking the point. David is hooked up. Thank God. It's been a while since we had a fish. Oh, no.
Did I call that one or what?
Oh yeah, you definitely did. I'm gonna drag a football jig through there. I think the fish are just probably chilling on the bottom right now. So I switched up to a jig. Gonna try that on this point for a little bit. You wanna run in and fish some of the spillway a little bit in that bank and then come back and hit the point? All right, let's try it. It's 247. David's unfortunately missed a couple good ones. He's caught one that was about 2 pounds on the crank. And
it's the game we play with the crank, man.
I've had a couple other bites. Generally for these videos, I'm trying to do some sort of like theme or idea for every single one. And at this point, it's just turning into all-out war. I just need to get a fish. So I'm gonna throw a Texas rig at this point and just try to catch one. David just missed one on the Texas rig that broke him off. It was into some real nasty cover, which is most likely why it just got hung up in that wood.
Something went wrong for the 3rd time today.
It happens. But hopefully we can.
Fishing, baby.
I think it's gonna turn on. We need it to turn on because we've been grinding pretty hard today. All right, black and blue pit boss. It's like my go-to. Yes, clouds, I love you. Never leave. Nice. There we go. Little boy. That's a fish though. We needed that. Just anything.
Grinding, dude.
Anything at this point. So my buddy Matt just called us and said it's 98 degrees, but it feels like 108.
Oh.
I don't think it's that bad. 9 feet.
Ooh. Oh.
Jeez, that was
nice,
crazy.
Matt.
That was nuts. Right at the boat, dude. Right at the
it was a matter
boat.
of time. You're gonna get them.
Come here, girl. Right at the frickin' boat.
Fish, buddy.
Yeah. So much fight, dude.
Yes.
Like, that's insane.
Right at the boat. Right at the boat.
I set the hook so weird.
That's a pig. That's a 5.
Ah, that's probably 4. Still good looking fish. Look how hard this fish is fighting. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, she came off. It's okay. We figured something out. That fish, honestly, fought probably harder than any other fish that I've caught. Not exactly what we wanted, but we got bit.
Donkeysaurus.
Oh man, that was a hard fighting fish, dude.
Yeah,
It was just doing circles. I thought she was ready when I brought her up for like that 2nd or 3rd time, and that's why I got down. I was like, all right, she's probably done. Nope, literally right at the boat. I set the hook, my drag was all loose. That was a joke. Yeah, it was probably like 4, 4.5. Yeah, pushing 5. Get him. There you go. Nice. Woo! There we go. We're figuring a little something. What? Oh, this? Man, we could honestly send it down that and be fine. I don't even think it hurt. Like, we'd hit the bottom and just, we'd be good.
Got him.
Yeah. Thank God. Get in here. Do not throw it.
No skunk, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a tough day.
Warriors prevail, baby.
Thank you, you little dink. Grow to be a 10-pounder. I love you. Woo. 108 degrees is It's hot. It's real hot. We somehow miraculously have made it fishing throughout most of the day. It's 5 o'clock now. We are gonna make one last pass and then call it a day. A little disheartening when you're out since 10 a.m. with one missed. Actually, I've missed like 3 or 4 fish today.
We've both been on a streak of
it's one of those kind of just
terrible
days where you had the opportunity, which is always good. That's honestly always good. If it was like we were out here not getting bit at all, we would probably have left by now.
Yep.
And gone somewhere else.
Sure.
We need the big one.
Well, we had 2.
No, we need the big one.
We need the big one to get in the boat.
Gonna get the big one. Yeah, good.
There was a couple that had copyright. Got him?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a good one too.
Yep. The fish you're waiting on.
God, dude, we would have had
a lot of weight.
I'm gonna fight this one out a little bit more. She's still got so much fight in her too. It's crazy. Trying to get the boat away. Look how much fight she has, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, she's hooked pretty good. There you go. Nice little 3.5-er.
Yeah, brother.
That's what we've been waiting for, though. All right. Sweet.
Yeah, baby.
Not a huge fish, but it's probably 3.5, close to 4 pounds. We've been fighting for this bigger fish all day, and it's not a giant by any means, but still a really good, pretty healthy fish. Fought so hard. These fish have been the hardest fighting fish that I've fought probably ever. It's crazy. This place is so rarely fished, and I just don't think these fish really ever get caught. So I mean, they fight so freaking hard. But
beautiful, man.
Beautiful fish.
And if everything fell together for us all day, we would have had a sack.
Yeah, we would have. Yeah, if we caught all the fish that we'd missed, it would have been real solid. But we'll come back and we'll definitely pick them up. Oh, thank you. We needed you so bad. We made it alive. It's ridiculously hot. I'm absolutely dead. It was a tough day. We got those bites that we needed, and we did have the opportunity to catch some big fish, which was really cool. You know, this is the way it goes. Sometimes you just miss fish, and I mean,
lots of them.
we missed quite a few actually, so that kind of sucked, but still it was a good day overall. We did end it on a good note with that decent 3.5 pounder.
Yeah.
I was still stoked on that little 10-incher, to be honest. I was just happy not to get skunked.
We took the skunk and we were like, bye.
I have something to show you guys back at home, but before we do that, make sure before leaving you check out David's channel, Water Warrior Fishing. I'm going to leave it linked in the description below. He's my good buddy. We fish, you know, as much as we can. He puts out good videos.
We're going to get at it more, my
Great
friend.
to fish with. So make sure you do that, but we'll see you back at the house. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Thank you to the people who did purchase one of these shirts. This is the 30-day fishing shirt. Everything that I make from this is gonna go straight back into the channel so I can continue to make as much content as I possibly can for you guys. All of the support is greatly appreciated. I think they look pretty sweet. They turned out freaking awesome. I'm stoked on it. I love the boat, love the John boat. But today was a really fun day on the water. It was extremely hot. I am exhausted, like completely freaking drained. Last night when I was fishing with my buddy Ryan, I slipped on his boat and like busted up my ankle real bad. So being on the trolling motor all day, it's pretty rough. But hopefully we'll be all right tomorrow when I wake up. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna be doing yet. I'll figure that out in the morning. But our total bass count for this month so far is 10. Not nearly as much as it should be, but I still think we're gonna hit 200. I'm also gonna continue to throw that bull shad around. It was really sick getting bit on that. Really looking forward to catching my first fish on that bait, the massive freaking bait. But really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for me so you can keep up with the action of the 30-day fishing challenge. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one.